welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Candace and I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're joining us from this amazing crock-pot collab. And if you are returning, thanks for coming back, guys. I appreciate it. So today we have a crock-pot collab hosted by Molly at Molly Purcell and Melissa over at I'm Merely Melissa. So both amazing ladies, amazing content and great food. There is also going to be a group playlist in the description box. I always muddle that one up. Check out the description box. I'm going to link the channels. I'm going to link the playlist, and you can check out all the other motivating content the other ladies have put together today. I am sharing one of our favorites, scallop potatoes, and I've made them in the crock pot many times before. They work out really well. So you can just slice up your potatoes. My slicer is missing. There's like a green piece that goes to that slicer, and you just, it works way better when I have it, but that's okay. I made it work. Sliced up an onion, and then I'm going to slice up some ham that I buy I buy like ham in a big, like a big loaf of it. There you go. I buy it, that's half of it. So I normally buy double that, and I use it, slice it up for lunch meat, use it in meals. So I just am going to slice up a portion of that. Oh, I was telling you about the cost and how cost effective it was. This 8-pound thing of ham is about $30, and if you compare that to what you pay for lunch meat in the store, it's a no-brainer. Normally I get chicken, but right now the chicken is like $23 for half of it. So it just didn't make sense. It made more sense to get the ham this time around, even though we're not big ham lovers. But this was a nice treat, because normally I put the chicken in. I haven't had ham and scallop potatoes in a very long time. And I just make up my own sauce for it. You can really do the sauce however you like. You can use cream soups if you would prefer. So I did a cup of flour, 2 cups of water to start it with, and some garlic. And then I just mixed all that up. I got all my lumps out, made sure it was nice and smooth, and add some salt and pepper. I did add a little bit more garlic powder, I think, but I did put garlic in it. And then I used a chicken cube and a vegetable cube, and I mixed. They don't really dissolve into it, so they'll kind of dissolve as it cooks. So then I added that in, and now I think I'm gonna add, I didn't measure once again, I just kind of poured until it got to a certain level. Probably 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of water. So in total we have about 6 to 8 cups of liquid. And I just added more, like once I got it in there, I mixed everything up and just added some more liquid on top. And like I said, I was just trying to get it to cover up almost to the top of the potatoes, or at least, you know, as close to the top. I don't want it to be too much liquid, because you will get a little bit more as it cooks. All right, I don't know what time we started this. I think it was like 12:30, 12:30. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock now. So let's even say it's been in here for like 3 or so hours. Anyways, we're gonna come on in here. It's boiling nicely and it's getting all bubbly. So that tells me it's cooking really well. It's bubbling really well. I just thought I would come in here really quickly and dump in some cheese. Ooh, we're getting steamy. Hold on. All right, sorry. I had to break up my cheese. I had shredded some cheese like yesterday and threw it in a container, and it's all stuck together because it's real cheese. That stuff you buy in the store that's pre-shredded, it doesn't stick to itself because they put some kind of a weird coating on it, and it also doesn't melt. So I'm just going to dump some cheese on top here. I don't know how much, just a bunch. Half a cup, maybe a cup. It's probably going to be like a cup, but it doesn't matter. It's just cheese I had shredded that's sitting in the fridge. And we love cheese, so let's just go ahead and dump it all on there. Why not? It's going to mix itself in and be yummy. I think our potatoes are close to being done. Here, let's see. Because they're not super thick, right? They're close. They're not there yet. I'm actually going to go grab... Sorry, I'm chewing. How rude. I'm going to go grab a spoon so I can taste my sauce and see if I need to add any salt or pepper or anything. But just based off that one little potato I tried, I think we're going to be okay. Also, we're at the point of using plastic because it's just easier. That's really yummy. I might add a little bit more salt, but otherwise it's good. So I'm just going to let this continue to cook. Probably another hour when dinner is going to be ready. And we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Over here, we have our slow cooker scallop potatoes. Now, I cooked mine. Let's see, it's 5:15. I want to give them a chance to sit and cool. So, I cooked mine for... Oh my goodness, my math here is not even... My head's not working today. It's been a long day. 12:30? 1... I cooked them for about 4.5, 5 hours on high. Okay? Okay, here we go. Here is a bite that will be good. It's got potato, ham, and onion.
Milk, Mom.
That's perfect. Actually, you know what? The potatoes are perfect because they're nice and super soft, but they're still whole and like holding their shape and not falling apart. So, like I said, this is going to sit and cool while I make my corn, and dinner will be ready in about 15
so
minutes.
for my cream corn, I just did salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a big chunk of butter, and a scoop of sugar. I don't have measurements for you because I don't measure. I just throw it in the pot. But maybe one of these times I will have to measure it all out when I make it. And then just get your immersion blender and go around until it is the consistency that you like. I know some people might like it a little bit more blended up, and then we like it to have a little bit of chunks of corn in it still. And it is way better than a can. You will never buy canned cream corn again after making it yourself at home. And it also, oddly enough, has no cream in it whatsoever. But it's always a hit. One of our favorites. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you for joining me for this Crock-Pot collab. And I hope you got some amazing inspiration. I do like to share my cooking and everything we eat, but I don't always get around to sharing. So it's really nice to be able to share in these collabs. I also want to say thank you once again to Molly and Melissa for hosting this wonderful collab, and I will link them in the description box. Don't forget to check them out. We have plenty left over for tomorrow night's dinner. And everybody gobbled their food up. Next, I have a beef barley soup I'm going to share. Okay, so I've got my slow cooker on high out here, and I'm gonna go dice up a couple potatoes to throw in here, and I'm also just waiting for hubby to get back. I'm going to be adding some barley into it to make a beef barley soup, and then leftovers from last night. Okay, so I have added a couple of diced what are you doing there? A couple of diced potatoes, a small onion, and some garlic. And then we're just going to add, here's my leftover roast from last night. Somebody took a few chunks off the top of it. Oh, that was her because she wanted to cut some of it up. So I'm just going to dump the whole thing in there and let it cook along with the soup.
There we go.
And let that cook up. As always, I have this thing where for some reason I can't make small portions because I still have to add the barley and everything into it. So, or not everything, but the barley. So I'm just waiting for hubby to get home with that. All right, we are checking on our soup here. It's been about 2 hours. I don't actually know how long it's been cooking. I'm gonna say 2 hours. Like I said, I just put the roast in there whole, but let's see. A good indication of time will be potatoes. I'm still pretty hard. Okay, so there is my beef barley soup, and there's some really large chunks of meat in here still.
I'm done.
Okay.